Welcome everybody, I'm the YouTuber here, and we are getting set for Oklahoma City Dodgers baseball. We had a little technical difficulties, hopefully those are fixed. So let's get into the game with Oklahoma City and Nashville. Oklahoma City came off a win yesterday against Nashville. Walker Crespo the starting pitcher for Oklahoma City, David King for Oklahoma City, or for Nashville, I mean. We'll go to the lineups in just a bit. There's the last meetings for the last I think 10, yeah, I think last 10 meetings for them. I mean, all wins. They've been on a winning streak. Oklahoma City,
Welcome
that is.
to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark.
It says it's Memorial Day, ignore that. That's because we're behind.
And the Nashville Sounds. The Dodgers continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history.
Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I know I am. If you like this video, be sure to give this video a like. If you're not already subscribed, be sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a video or go live.
Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't,
this is also the Rush Hour Renegade today as well. So, we'll go over some sports news notes, scores around real life sports in the sports world. So, Les Prado, and we'll go over the starting lineup for Oklahoma City and Nashville. The lineup goes like this: batting first and second base, Les Prado; batting second and at left field, Chris Kavanaugh; batting third and DH, Nelson Cruz; batting fourth and in the cleanup spot, Chris Taylor in center field; batting fifth and at first base, Mark Reynolds; batting sixth, Dan Herzheiser in the right field; batting in the seventh spot, third baseman Robert Shin; batting eighth, and at shortstop Manny Fernandez; batting ninth, and catching Rafael Sanchez. For Nashville, the lineup goes like this: Adrian Sanchez leading off at DH. Rene Machado batting second at center field. Willie Calhoun at left field and batting third. Ricky Quisenberry batting fourth and at first base, batting fifth and at catcher. Buck Stanley at the sixth, batting sixth, and at shortstop Alonso Castillo batting seventh, and at right field Robert Soddard batting eighth, and at second base Kevin Valentine, and batting ninth, and at third base Ray Fortenberry. Fortenberry is batting 308, Valentine 235, Robert Soddard batting 333, Alfonso Castillo 256, Buck Stanley 189, Ricky Quisenberry batting 205, Willie Calhoun 253, Rene Machado 287, and Adrian Sanchez 218. For Oklahoma City, Les Prado batting 362, Chris Kavanaugh 511. No batting average for Nelson Cruz, since this is his first time with the Oklahoma City Dodgers this season after getting called down on an outright call down. Then you have Chris Taylor batting 497, Mark Reynolds at 500, Dan Herzheiser at 421, Robert Shin at 453, Manny Fernandez at 472, and Rafael Sanchez at 491. The defense goes like this. Left to right field is Chris Kavanaugh, Chris Taylor, and Dan Hershiser. Third base to first base goes like this: Robert Shin, Manny Fernandez, Les Prado, and Mark Reynolds. And then behind the plate is Rafael Sanchez. He'll be catching for catching for Walker Crespo. For Nashville Sounds, you have left field to right field, Willie Calhoun, Renee Machado, and Robert Stoddard. Third base is Ricky Fortenberry. Second, shortstop Alfonso Casillo. Second base Kevin Valentine, and first baseman Ricky Quisenberry, and catching Buck Stanley. He'll be catching for David Kaneko. So
first pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. He leaps,
should be a double.
Down for extra bases.
That should be a double.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Into the box, Chris Kavanaugh.
Driven
to right,
and that's going to be most likely it is a home run.
A two-run blast.
That was a home run. That was a nice home run.
Right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
That was hit hard. Nothing bounced back into the field. We'll play. As they're going over the wall into the grass.
And that'll bring up
beyond the wall.
Stick of Nelson Cruz. Now this one is
we have back-to-back boomers.
No doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Back-to-back home runs.
A solo home run from Nelson Cruz.
He crushed it.
His first home run of the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
All the way they jump up to 3-0. It's not even in the end of the first inning.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
There's your exit velocity and projected distance.
At the plate, Chris Taylor.
Still no outs.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field
That'll be a
line.
double.
That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll keep it going.
No,
here
still no outs.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Still haven't had an out yet. We've had a 2-run homer and the 1-run homer.
Here's Mark Reynolds.
By the way,
on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another first-inning RBI opportunity.
Let's go over the starting umpires. Oops. Freddie Ferguson, the home plate umpire. Joe McDonald, the first base umpire. Carl Dixon, the second base umpire, and Eric Summerskill is the third base umpire. It is 81 degrees and cloudy. Winds blowing 3.6 miles per hour from left field.
Here.
We'll look at the attendance at the end of the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made.
There's your first out of the inning.
As the runner tags from second.
But not before the runner advances on to third.
He'll be safe at third.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Striding in, Dan Hershiser. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alright, my headset came off.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, I fixed that.
Line towards center field.
That'll be another out, 2 outs. But not before the runner comes home.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will
It is 4-0 the Dodgers.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Settling in now, Robert Shin is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Calhoun is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Oklahoma's out in front here. 4-0.
4-0 Oklahoma City leads. We go to
Walker Crespo has the ball for the 5th.
the bottom half of the first. There's the starting pitcher, Walker Crespo.
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Into the box now, Adrian Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alright, we'll see what happens here. Here's the first pitch. We'll go over some scores around the real life sports world. Tatum. He was out. I had to challenge that.
Only take you inside the mind of the batter right here.
I tagged him.
Swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys.
That was an out.
For the bottom of the first.
You tell me that wasn't an out.
All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So again, Collinsville, like I said, it's,
Willie Calhoun.
you know, plan on going on with the Big 12 and the SEC. We don't know how that's going to look as far as the season is concerned. But as of now, the season is still going to go on. Football looking like same thing there. We'll talk about NBA action in just a little bit here after this pitch. It's a foul ball.
But this will land untouched. Sanchez leads
after this at bat, we will go over the scores from around the NBA. Well, I'll score a run. It'll be 1-0, or 4-1. We have one game already in progress. It is the Heat and the Pacers. Pacers lead 35 to 51-35 to the
keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Fouled off.
The Pacers lead 51-35 to the Heat. Second quarter, 3:51 playing on the Azor on ESPN. And then a final between the Raptors and the Nuggets.
He'll go to the bag for one.
And then
So striding in, Buck Stanley, runner in scoring position with Subban.
that was Raptors winning at 117-1 over the Nuggets. The Clippers and the Thunder will play tonight, and the Rockets and 76ers also tonight. Finals from yesterday: 76er. The Wizards beat the the Wizards beat the Celtics 96-90. The Lakers lost to the Kings 136-122. Bucks beat the 4-2 now.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score.
Like I said, the Bucks lost to the Grizzlies 119-106. Mavericks beat Suns beat the Mavericks 128-102. Jazz beat the Spurs 118-112. Trailblazers beat the Nets 134-133, and then the Magic beat the Pelicans 133-127.
In now, Alfonso Castillo, as he'll go after
strike
the
one.
first pitch to him. It comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs.
We will get you some NHL stuff in just a bit.
Like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor will get there,
and there's the out. That'll end the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top.
Tomorrow we have a play-in game for the Western Conference, Grizzlies and Trailblazers. The only game going on tomorrow. The playoffs begin on Monday, and then there's a, if necessary, playing game 2, if necessary.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second.
That'll be a base hit.
Through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
As far as the NHL is concerned, we'll go over the MLB in real life in just a bit.
But he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game.
Finals from yesterday include the Lightning beat the Blue Jackets beat the Lightning 3-1. Golden Knights beat the Blackhawks 3-4 in overtime. Hurricanes beat the Bruins 3-2, and the Stars beat the Flames 5-4. Games tonight are Stars and Flames, Capitals and Islanders, and Blues and Canucks.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but
also we have a game final.
He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Which was the Colorado Avalanche and the Arizona Coyotes. 3-2 Colorado winning it there, and then we have one in the third period between the Canucks, or the Canadians and the Flyers. 4-0 Canadians. 12:47 to play in the third period there. High to Arc Landon.
That's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if
so there you have that's the scores there.
So now to the plate, Chris Kavanaugh, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
And that'll be Brent scoring.
The relay throw to third now, but he's safe.
My announcement will be released tomorrow.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay
Daniel,
I'm sure it'll be
mod
just
me.
encouragement the rest of the way.
I don't even know what that means. Can you mod me? I don't know what that means. Can you mod me?
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's got runners at the corners here with only
I
one
think that
gun.
means. I think I know what that means, but I'm not for sure. Let me put that down there. Can you make him a moderator to be more specific? Oh, okay.
Drive by Cruz, deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Okay. Pause this for a second. Let me get my YouTube up. My phone's almost out of charge. It's being slow. Let me pause this video so I don't. Let me look up something for a second here. Oops. Whoops. That's what I wanted. Let's see here. I don't even know who this guy is, but I think I'll leave it alone as is with no moderators and keep an eye on the chat myself. So that's what I'll do.
So it's a runner at first with two guns.
Because my phone's almost out of charge, so
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Alright, we'll see what happens here. Foul away.
Just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1-1, here it comes. There's a drive high in the air.
That's going to be probably most likely a home run, and nope, it's not, but I'll more likely score a run. Now it's 7-2.
Safe at the plate. And the lead is
It was not, the throw was not in time.
Just some more
Let me
of the same
do
thing.
something
He's been
here.
clutch all year. with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
We got videos here. I need to add something. Oh, we got another relief pitcher coming. We got a relief pitcher coming on.
Still really getting underway.
I mean, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops.
At the plate now, Mark Reynolds.
Let me pause this so I can update something in on my channel. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I updated the description, so if people can look at the description before if people could look at the description, that'd be helpful for me, so there's not any problems there.
So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers out in front, 7-2.
So
last half of the second set to go. Stoddard.
Lots of baseball.
alright, well, we're only in the second inning, and it's big lead for Oklahoma City.
They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing.
And again, I like being my own moderator for anybody wondering, so it's not that I don't want anybody to be, don't want anybody else to be a moderator, I just like being my own moderator for my channel. There's nothing against anybody, you know, comment that is commented or chatted, I just like being my own moderator.
Into the box, Kevin Valentine. So go after the first pitch.
Don't want to put anybody down or offend anybody
this one with an average way down at 235.
by that. So
and a dozen RBIs. Hit hard on the ground.
that'll be a ground out.
He's got it.
2 away.
To first, and there were 2 down. Into the box.
Let's go over some more scores before my phone runs out of charge.
Threat at the plate the last week or so.
Let's go over some MLB stuff in just a little bit. Let me get to the MLB scores.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first.
The White Sox Cardinals game postponed. That would be made up on 8/15.
We played 2 full. Dodgers lead this one.
Nationals lead the Orioles lead the Nationals 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out, nobody on. Then we got some games tonight: Blue Jays and Rays, Red Sox and Yankees, Mets and Phillies, Pirates and Reds. As I wasn't paying attention to the pitch. Then you have the Tigers and Indians as that is a fly out to left. And then the Marlins and Braves, Nationals and Orioles. It's game number 2 of a doubleheader.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys
and
lighten it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work.
Twins and Royals.
Stepping in now.
Rangers and Rockies, Brewers and Cubs, Mariners and Astros, Diamondbacks and Padres, and Dodgers and Angels, and Athletics and Giants. I thought the Dodgers-Angels game was a good rivalry out west.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That'll be a base hit. Runners at first and second now. The scores from yesterday, again, like I said, Cardinals and Tigers, both games were postponed yesterday. Make up time to be announced. Mets beat the Nationals 8-2. Phillies lost to the Orioles 11-4. Rays beat the Red Sox 7-8 or 17-8. Pirates beat the Reds 9-6. Brewers lost to the Cubs 4-2. And then the Dodgers beat the Padres 11-2. Saturday we have White Sox and
we'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oklahoma's out in front here.
Cardinals doubleheader tomorrow. Mets and Phillies, Reds and Pirates, Tigers and Indians, Marlins and Braves, Red Sox and Blue Jays and Rays, Orioles, Nationals, Mariners, Astros, Twins and Royals, Red Sox and Yankees, Astros and Athletics and Giants, Padres and Diamondbacks, Rockies and Rangers, and Cubs and Brewers, and Dodgers and Angels.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Calhoun, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
All right, we'll see what happens here in the third inning. That's going to be a home run.
Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall.
Solo shot home run to center field. That's his 8th in the year.
To make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
We have golf going on right now. It's in progress of the Wooden Hand Championship. A three-way tie for first with the leader 10 under par. Taylor Gooch, Si Woo Kim, and Tom Hodge or Hog. I don't know. It's H-O-G-E. How you spell it?
Standing in now,
And then the people, one back from the leader is 9.
Deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there.
9 under. That's Harris English and Shane Lowry on the main top of the leaderboard. Those players are done for the round. This is round 2. The round 2 is still in progress with the people lower on the leaderboard. Here's a pitch. Strike 1.
Fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
And that'll be an out.
Taylor, he's there to track it down, and that
ends the inning.
On 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Soccer, there's plenty of soccer, but my phone's almost out of charge, so I won't be able to go over soccer scores. Any soccer that can be scores and news can be found on ESPN and the ESPN app, and on I think on CBS Sports.
Chris Kavanaugh. He
Let me
singled
look.
his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Yeah. Also on CBS and the CBS app. The CBSSports.com and CBS Sports app as well.
Line towards center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Nelson Cruz now to the plate. He was a recently traded player in my game, so
Still going back.
his second home run of the game and second home run of the season.
A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz.
If he keeps this up, he won't be in Oklahoma City for very long.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run.
But he was sent down outright, not called down. So I don't know what the difference between those two are, but
super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way.
And it'll be a ground ball.
And he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mark Reynolds.
whoa, that was a late. That was an early. That was a way too early of a swing. Golf's coming up on my channel from the PGA Tour 2K21 next week. Starting next week. There's your final line total. So 1.5 inning, 8 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and 20 total pitches pitched for the starter. That's final line total for the Nashville starter. We'll get the
fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men.
Once the pitcher comes out for Oklahoma City, we'll get that final line total. Hopefully, eventually.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
It's a day game in the game.
Reined in.
And that'll be an out. That'll be in the inning.
2-run home run.
Or a 2-run homer.
Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 9-3. Now at the plate, Alfonso Castillo. He starts the inning.
Castillo is now batting for them. He fly out in the first. This is only his second at bat. We're gonna get a guy over in the bullpen. Well, let's get Zach Rosscup, and we'll get Ron Lowe. I mean.
Here's the pitch.
Warming up.
Ground ball.
That'll be a ground out.
Throw on to first and one.
Nicely done.
Rounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready now, Robert Stoddard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably at this inning is over. We'll go to our bullpen. Simply because we have a big lead.
And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
That's not a home run that the Oklahoma City wanted to see.
A solo
Can't believe I just gave up I can't believe I just gave up a home run.
They try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
I still got a 5-run lead. And my phone went out of charge. Okay, I'll charge it later. But that's why I have the comment section on this chat comment section on the side.
Into the box, Kevin Valentine. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Barehanded on the move.
Nope, not in time.
They can't make the play on him.
How they base hit. Double play could end the inning.
Back to the mound.
You know D-Roll has
Oh, that's a 1-4-3 double play.
But not before they're able to at least get one back.
You don't see that all that often, a 1-4-3 double play.
New inning set to get underway.
Now we're almost halfway through this ball game. Robert Shin leading off for the Dodgers. Probably get the guy to schedule the pitch in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's do that. Who do I want in there? I want to sit him and schedule him.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into
Not that I might not use him later on in the game. There's 2 gone.
And it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Digging in and looking for more.
Rafael Sanchez.
Singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
He's 1 for 2 today. That'll probably be another out. We'll have a 1-2-3 inning. 1-2-3 go to the Dodgers. We go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's 9-4 our score.
Home half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 9-4.
Yes, we'll start.
Zach
Roskup now coming on for Oklahoma State. This is his 9th appearance. He's 1-1. He's got a 0-1 saves in OPS.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Adrian Sanchez.
This one doesn't look good.
That'll be a pop up to the catcher. First out of the inning.
It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
There's your final line total for Walker Crespo. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 unruns, no walks, 1 strikeout, and 37 total pitches.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rene Machado. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play.
And he pulled him off the bag, and he'll be charged with an E6.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of
that's on the shortstop.
He was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought too.
And he had more time, and he just kind of hurried it up, and also how it was off-balance throw too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun now the batter for Nashville.
Straightaway center field, he hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch
almost halfway through this ball game. He was acquired from the Dodgers in 2017.
I have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Nothing in 1 count. Here
that referring to Willie Calhoun.
Strike, and now it's 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Next pitch. Foul of the way.
And now a
Strike three, struck him out. Got him looking at pitch down around the knees.
Quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Nice pitch there for the second strike of the at-bat. Strike three, struck him out on 3 straight pitches.
Strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Nice pitching done by Rothcup.
Lorenzo Casto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Lorenzo Castro.
Lorenzo Casto.
Now to the plate, Les Prado.
For Oklahoma City, the second baseman.
Les Prado.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it.
Leading off.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin.
One gone.
At the plate, Chris Cavanaugh. He's looking to
After this game, we'll go over the scores in and around our MLB The Show 20 games for the minor league and the Dodgers organization.
Line to the right side. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day.
We'll let the reliever go
mixed in with one of those 4.
5th, 6th,
Yeah, you have 5.
and 7th inning. We'll see where we stand as far as
Throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
oh, excuse me.
Right here, you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back.
Oklahoma State will take on Omaha after they take on Nashville.
I'll be honest with you, Dero.
That'll be tomorrow.
On the mound trying to get
They'll have a doubleheader tomorrow.
dark brown or black
A day-night doubleheader.
Really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out. Swinging
Mark Reynolds now batting for Oklahoma City.
Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball.
Oh, that's a main base hit.
The rest of the game at least. So
Al score a run.
They're going to extend their lead as the run
10 for our
scores from
score.
second.
Lead is
In
6.
today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty.
Where is it? First and second, 2 outs. One has already come across this inning.
Stepping in
That'll be a grounder.
and Hershiser.
Base hit. Oh, that'll light out. Score run. Yep.
But the throw will be well up the line as
Well,
he scores
off the
easily.
line.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers
A
here.
5-run.
That's their 11th.
I'm sorry,
of the
7-run
game.
ball game.
They're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Robert Shin now batting.
At the plate now, Robert Shin. He swings.
That'll be a ground ball. No, it will not. It will be bases loaded with 2 outs. We thought we were going to have an inning grab there, but he gets away from him.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Manny Fernandez.
That'll be a ground out.
Able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired.
As that was
So
a
they do
that
strike
was
for
they
two,
got
but it could
that
have
was
been much worse as they strand the bases
let the
loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots
Oh,
due
you-
up in the bottom of inning number 6.
Bases
Dodgers
loaded.
out in front, 11-4. Digging in once again, Buck Stanley.
leading by 7.
Stanley.
Yeah, I've been on a winning streak here lately.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This one's down to third.
Nope.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double.
They'll play to be the first 2 outs. Could be in play.
In the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kavanaugh will settle under it to make the play for the first out. The runner will have to head back to first.
Advance the runner, so he'll retreat back to first.
We all know this guy's a really
Strike
good
1.
fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one.
He's tied out at Puerto Rico.
He turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Strike 2.
And here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Weak ground.
And that'll be a foul ball.
But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Another foul ball.
Foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to Reynolds, and
they'll play.
There. That ends the inning.
Excuse me.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is
I would say it's more partly cloudy than cloudy. It said cloudy in the game log, but it looks more partly cloudy than cloudy. There's an out.
Records the first out.
First out of the inning. That was caught by Willie Calhoun. Nice catch by him.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Even though I'm controlling Oklahoma City and playing as Oklahoma City, I thought that was a nice catch.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center.
And a bit base hit.
Some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Left center field.
Into the box now, Chris Kavanaugh, and he puts it on the ground.
That'll be 1.
The second for 1.
And first, nope.
So they just get the 1 there.
So Nelson Cruz has the ability to advance the runner to second if he gets a base hit here.
We'll see what else he has in store here. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the.
He will not only advance it to the runner to second, he'll advance the runner to third.
Good game, and like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Jeffrey Springs enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try.
We got another reliever coming on, Jeffrey Springs, his 15th appearance. He's had 17.2 innings pitched, a ERA of 5.60. Excuse me.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor.
Try rated too fast before it went away off the screen. Now runs, speed runs. Oh, got away from him, but only 1 run comes in.
The first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
To the plate now, Mark Reynolds, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and just past
bases loaded now.
Glove into left, a base hit, and a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Dan Hershiser is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. 0-1 the count.
Hit on the ground is short.
Ground out. Force out at second. In inning.
On 4 hits, no errors.
We played through 7. It's 7th stretch time.
Number 7. The Dodgers lead it 12-4.
It's stretch time in Nashville.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Valentine. And to start out
The
the inning, it looks like they've decided to
fictional
stick with the
stadium
same
in
reliever right there,
Nashville.
Dan.
They have, Matt.
That
I
is.
think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count
He
remains
came in the
at
5th
0-2.
inning, so he's pitched 5th, 6th,
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
and now the
liner
7th
foul
inning.
into the seats down the right side. The next 0-2. Breaking
Ball
at that
1. This
time,
is
it
his first
misses
ball
out
he's
of
thrown.
zone.
This is first ball that
Hey,
the
there's no
Dodgers
like
have thrown,
hitting with a
period,
slider breaking down
in
the
this ball
middle
game.
Unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Still 12 to 4, ball 2. Oh boy, we're in danger of walking this guy.
Hit hard to third.
But now he grounds out to
And
first.
there's one down now.
A 5-3 ground out.
Ready for another shot now. Ray Fortenberry 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A lot of movement that time.
That's funny. He needs to come cover his speed. That's funny. That's funny right there. Strike 3, strike him out. 2 gone.
For the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Adrian Sanchez. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 and 2 now. Is
1 and 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there.
Strike 3, strike him out in that inning. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top half of the 8th inning. It's 12 to 4.
8th inning coming up.
Dodgers lead.
This one, 12 to 4.
We got a good lead on Nashville.
The third baseman, Robert.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I mean,
Fly ball out toward left center field.
me playing as Oklahoma State Dodgers.
Machado is right there, and it's a very quick out number
It's my
1.
favorite minor league team, the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Triple A team at least. I have double A and single A team I like. Rancho Cucamonga and Tulsa.
Reined in on the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here.
Rancho League team Cardinals, followed by the
Once again, Rafael Sanchez.
Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third.
Have that ground out.
On to first.
2 gone.
Don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. And
Oh
the
wait,
side is
that's
retired.
third out. I mean,
Nothing across
correction,
here
third
this
out. I
half.
thought that was the second
Not
out.
too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up.
I do
Dodgers out in
apologize for that. I thought that was
12
the
to 4.
only the second out. The 3-pitch
Bottom
inning.
of the inning now, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Renegade.
I don't know why I've been yawning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
One gone.
Is there. One pitch,
Almost
one
at the
out.
end of this ball game.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
It's an interesting fictional stadium. I would like to see them put actual real stadiums in the game for him to show when he won.
Hit on the ground down the first base.
For minor league stadiums at least.
Ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
There is the out.
The first baseman, number 12.
He doubled in the third.
Ricky Kisenberg. He'll look to bounce back.
And then he struck out in his last at-bats. So his last 2 at-bats have been not what he wanted to have happen. A ground out and a strikeout.
first offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the
and
right
he's only
side
had one
and out of
contact.
play. 0-1.
So he's 1 for 3.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike 3 called.
Strike 3 struck him out. At the end of the inning, we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Or sorry, top half of the 9th, I mean. Last batting order, last batting, last at-bats for the Dodgers. And then we'll go to the bottom half of the 9th inning with the last chance for the Nashville Sounds.
Heading out towards shallow right.
1 out.
Is there one quick out to start in number 9.
Well, I think the rail dried up for the Oklahoma State Dodgers, but that's okay. They're gonna get a good win probably here today. Well, like I said, I thought we were done with the base hits and doubles and extra bases, but I guess not. I spoke too soon.
They have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Nelson Cruz.
Oh, that hits the pitcher. Dang. He still gets the out, but ouch, that's gonna hurt off the foot of the pitcher. Probably his plant leg.
And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg.
Oh, his drive leg, I mean.
But from the way he's trying to walk,
that's not good. Hopefully he can shake it off. And he'll look like he'll continue and pitch, shockingly. But that looked like that hurt. Oh, he bobbled it, but can he pick it up for the save? And yes, he does. At end inning, we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. Last chance for the Nashville Sounds. It is 12-4. Oklahoma State Dodgers lead.
Oklahoma's out in front here.
Oklahoma State, not Oklahoma announcer.
At the plate, Buck Stanley starting things for his side in the ninth.
And I know there's an Oklahoma City audio thing in the game, so yeah, I think they programmed it wrong.
At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
I mean, do they say Oklahoma when it comes to the Drillers? Because the Drillers are in the game as well, so like, really? You have AA and AAA in this game. You don't have single A. I wish they would put single A teams in this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third.
Alley, the second out, down to their final out.
And they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Dodgers are an out away from this win.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Stoddard.
Only used 1 bullpen pitcher, so they'll have a fresh bullpen for Omaha, which is good. They may need it, considering Omaha has its good record. And that is the ball game. Oklahoma City wins 12-4. We got the win. Yes.
So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
12-4 is the final in this game. Oklahoma City played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Zach Roscoe gets the win in relief. His second.
Zach Roscoe got the win in relief.
1 hit in 5 innings of work. David Kaneko allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. The
loss goes to the starter, Kaneko. He falls to 2-2. Roscoe improves to 2-1. Nobody got the save. Nelson Cruz gets the player of the game. He went 4 for 5, 2 runs, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Let's take a look at the final lines total. You have 12 runs, 23 hits, 1 error for Oklahoma City. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Nashville. Their runs came in the first, third, fourth inning. Oklahoma City's came in the first, second, fourth, sixth, and seventh inning. Let's see here. Oklahoma City, one left on the ninth inning. See here. Yeah, 9 or 10 left on for Oklahoma City. Nashville left. Yeah, they left, I think 5 runners on base. Time of the, attendance was 7,983, 45% capacity. Okay, so there you have it. That's your player of the game. Had 5 at-bats, 4 hits, 3 runs, 4 RBIs, no doubles, 2 home runs, and no triples in his first game for Oklahoma City. Let's advance day. Let's look at the
welcome everyone. Let's jump
yeah,
right
we
in
need
and
to
revisit the news and events from
meet
Monday,
the
starting out in the NL West.
guys. Let's look at the International League first. For the International League games, you have the Red Wings winning over the Rail Riders 3-1. Clippers beat the Stripers 1-0. Tides beat the Louisville Bats beat the Norfolk Tide 5-3. The Syracuse Mets won 9-7 over the Pawtucket Red Sox. The Indianapolis Indians lost 5-0 to the Durham Bulls. The Bison won, or Iron Pits won 3-1 over the Bison. Is that it for the
Chicago White Sox?
International League? No. The Mud Hens lost to the Knights 4-2. Meanwhile, in the
Cleveland Indians allowed only 5
Pacific Coast League, it was the Omaha Storm Chasers losing it to the Round Rock Express 3-1. The Wind Surge lost to the Redbirds 5-0. Memphis going on to win that one over Wichita Wind Surge. The Iowa Cubs won over the San Antonio Missions the Missions won, 7-6 over the Iowa Cubs, the Tacoma Rainiers won over the Las Vegas Aviators 3-2. The Reno Aces won 10-7 to the Bees of Salt Lake. The El Paso Chihuahuas winning at 3-2 over the Fresno Grizzlies. The Albuquerque Isotopes winning at 3-0 over the Sacramento River Cats. And then that game used our game. Again, our final score from our game, 12-4. For the Dodgers organization, the parent club Los Angeles Dodgers won 3-0 over the Colorado Rockies. Tulsa Drillers were off. They will play tomorrow against Frisco Rough Riders. Oklahoma City will take on Omaha tomorrow, and Los Angeles will take on Colorado again. That, I think, is the final game of the. No, we have. That's the second game of the 4 games set against Colorado. Oklahoma City will start a new series against Omaha, and Tulsa will start a new series against Frisco Rough Riders. This is their first meeting between these two teams of the season. Oops. Let me make sure that is correct. No. Third meeting between these two teams for the season. Second one on the road. Third and overall. So, like I said, that's we'll keep you updated as far as that is concerned. But we'll have this game for you tomorrow between Oklahoma City and Omaha. It'll be a doubleheader tomorrow. And then an off day on Sunday. And then another game on Monday against Omaha. So, again, these 2 games start tomorrow. And then we have a series. So that's coming up on this channel as well. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed this broadcast of the Oklahoma City Dodgers baseball on my YouTube channel from MLB The Show 20's game with the Rush Hour Renegade. Again, if you like this video, make sure you give this a like. If you're not already subscribed, be sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. And until next time, this has been E-Turbo. Sign off until next time. Keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.